Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is your daily vibe, Pisces, for the collective, all right? Those of you that are new to the channel, check out the description box. There's a lot of information there, may answer your questions, all of my products and services, how to book a reading, follow me online, and much, much more. There's a link to Patreon if you're looking to join us on the other side for bonus videos, extendeds, courses, classes, mentorships, and just so much, okay? Here on YouTube, check out the new merchandise and all of the daily specials on the community board. And if you hadn't subscribed already, a benefit in doing so is so that you don't miss any of that, all right? I do half off and even more on the specials, and I load them usually every morning or throughout the day. So when you hit the notifications, be sure to select all if you don't want to miss anything. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. Now, when I shuffle these cards out, because I like to do the little icebreaker first, right? Intuitively, you're being molded, something's being molded. As you can see for yourself, we have the sustainer. Now, keep in mind that tarot is entertainment, may or may not resonate with all of you guys. So check other aspects of your chart in some of my other videos. The message in the actual guidebook sometimes is an extension of my intuitive reading, or it's something different. And I like to deliver that difference because our collective is super, super big, okay? But intuitively, just looking at the cards, the sustainer, something being molded here. We have the creator, somebody drawing something. And again, we have this pupil kind of energy, kind of feeding off of yesterday. I like that, where they all have this synchronicity. And if you are familiar with the wild unknown archetype cards, they're not all the same. So it's not just, a coincidence that they all have this pupil shaded look, okay, if you can see that. So intuitively, just want to point that out. We have the vessel, okay, and in a cup, all right? We had the Queen of Cups the other day. So we're getting through this week and then through your story, whatever is transforming or being drawn out for you. Maybe you guys are doing some changes. As we've talked about, exuding some of that negative energy to be transmuted through activity. So you could be yoga, working out, walking, whatever source is like, no, they're not, or just doing something creative. We have the paint looking colors and, the artist with the brush. So I kind of like that. Maybe even talking about the wand, because the wand suit is so creative, okay? But we'll go ahead and get started as we have like a cup. Okay, I kind of like that. We have a cup, a wand, and a ball. I think we could be talking about the magician, right? See what we got here. So and again, if you aren't familiar, I really love this deck, the archetypes from the wild unknown. We're gonna start with the sustainer, the peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver. The sustainer is the second archetype in the trio of existence. Works behind the scene, tending to the task of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouth sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful task. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to achieve, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, and to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainers rarely receive the credit or attention the sustainer longs to hold. That's a new sentence, okay? The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all, our needs and our love. So, hey, on the bright side, it does talk about abundant, generously supportive, and reliable. When in dark, it could talk about overworked, resentful, trapped, or tired. So just be mindful of that. I'm getting Queen of Pentacle energy from that, which is so dope. Contemplate on what truly sustains you. Make a list. Notice how simple yet powerful things are and spend some time tending to them. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately, Pisces? So I absolutely love that, okay? It's still the molder. You're being groomed. Some of you are in that Queen of Pentacles energy, and others of you as a collective message, it could just talk about domestic matters, okay? Home life, work life, you cleaning up, doing your hair, washing the car, going to the grocery store. Simple things like that. So just be mindful of your energies, okay? Now let's see what we have here in the vessel. The container, the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetype form on earth. It is everyday cups holding liquid. Stoves hold fire. Our bodies hold organs. Our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. So here we have nurturing, protection, sort of the same energies here. Nests protect the eggs. Savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction? It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. Which one is it for you? You'll find out. So when in light, this talks about stability, strength, and grace. When in dark, trapped, being in a bubble. Notice how these energies are similar. Definitely love that. So we have a pentacle, which I saw to be an energy, the cup. And now let's see what we have for the creator, which is actually one of my favorite cards. And I just decided that right now doing this reading because it's so pretty and I like colors. So here we go. It's beautiful. The creator is the artist, the alchemist. So there's balance as we talk about grace, right? I like the strength energy there. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence. So we have one trio of existence, one trio of existence. That's super cool. Not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seeds and others toss away. Though generative, this archetype inhibits perceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is, not imagining or wishing things were different. And second, trusting that a force greater than themselves await constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. So this is your connection with source, which I feel still, I have that magician energy there. We have the vessel, we have the sustainer, and I absolutely love it. So something is definitely being created, nurtured, taken care of. That's no question here. It talks about curious, playful, open, and surprising, all right? To increase your creator energy, ward off jadedness at all costs. And see, here we talked about, being so busy and having so much to do because we have the capacity to do it, but then sometimes gaining resentment. And as a Pisces and a reader of many of people's love stories, I will say some that love hard or do something in a magnitude that others don't, sometimes when tired, when they're not nurturing themselves, right, feel, why do I have to, right? It's kind of like when you're a really awesome parent, you could be like, oh, I'm so tired of this shit. Or when it comes to love, it's like I love hard. I do everything for everybody. Who's going to do something for me? I'm there to support everybody. Who's going to support me, right? And this energy is just saying that there's a need for you to nurture yourself so that you can attract more of that. When we take care of everything else, I think we could attract neediness in others, right? Just think about that. The increase, or to increase your creativity or creative energy, like I said, we have to ward off jadedness. And I think that's why the Queen of Pentacles comes up, because she is well-rounded and grounded. The creator is naturally attractive, okay? they say that the Mother of Cups is a very beautiful kind of card to get. So again, some of you guys could be, when I said the glow up, some of you guys could be kind of changing your image or changing how you see things, because you can release yourself from jadedness all through your perspective as well. Okay, so as its energy zings with possibility, you can feel when a creator type enters the room. All eyes land on them. And how sway is that? Black History Month, we have Maya Angelou here, okay? Phenomenal. That is what I see. I do hope that it helps. Until next time, guys, namaste.